Jessica Simpson appeared downcast Wednesday night as she reunited with estranged husband Eric Johnson to celebrate their daughter Maxwell's graduation in Los Angeles. Dressed in a simple yet elegant black dress, the 44-year-old pop star kept a serious expression while spotted outside a restaurant with the former NFL player, 45. The two, who legally separated in January after a decade of marriage, seemed to be marking the milestone with a low-key family dinner. Jessica stood with her arms crossed and managed only a faint smile as the couple's 3 children, Maxwell, 12, Ace, 11, and Birdie, 6, waited nearby outside the restaurant. Despite the tension, Eric remained courteous, opening the restaurant door for Jessica as they arrived and left the venue. The two rode in the same vehicle, though Jessica sat in the front passenger seat while Eric took the back, with a driver behind the wheel, per witnesses. Simpson publicly announced their separation earlier this year, and in a song released in March, she appeared to hint at infidelity, sparking speculation that cheating may have played a role in the split. Simpson, who once referred to Eric as her sexual shaman, launched a musical comeback in March with her Savage track Leave, which appears to insinuate Johnson stepped out on her. The lyrics, which involve telling a lover to leave, include, "What we had was magic / now you've made it tragic / giving her what you gave to me / now the well that you drank from is empty. Your weakness made me lonely / unholy matrimony / did you do to her what you did to me? Was she on her knees? / she's everything but me." She then sings about the man thinking about the other woman while having sex with her, stating she'd rather die than let you be inside me with her on your mind. Around the same time, Jessica appeared to open up about the moment she confronted Eric just before their marriage officially crumbled. During her surprise performance at Luck Reunion, Simpson recalled how her world turned upside down after she followed a gut feeling to ask some very personal questions on the home front. A TikToker captured Simpson appearing to recount asking Johnson the personal questions before she performed her new heartbreak, pissed off track Leave. "Like I said, I was out in Nashville and I had my heart wide open. I was in a very intuitive state, and I had asked some very personal questions on the home front, and I found out that my world had been turned upside down and that life was now very different. I'm a very single lady," she added, drawing cheers. "You know, when we open our hearts, sometimes we're vulnerable, and it just gets broken, and maybe sometimes we forget that we've been broken for a really long time." In January, Jessica confirmed the split through a public statement. "Eric and I have been living separately navigating a painful situation in our marriage," Simpson shared. "Our children come first, and we are focusing on what is best for them. We are grateful for all of the love and support that has been coming our way, and appreciate privacy right now as we work through this as a family." The two were last photographed together during a family trip to Mexico in April 2024. Simpson and Johnson got married on July 5, 2014, in Montecito, California. After dating for 4 years, they tied the knot at San Isidro Ranch in front of 200 guests. Simpson was previously married to Nick Lachey. They divorced in 2006. Their relationship was documented in the reality show Newlyweds, Nick and Jessica, which ran from 2003 to 2005, giving fans a peek into their lives. It was the second marriage for the retired NFL tight end. Eric was previously married to dance instructor Carrie D'Angelo, with whom he separated in 2009 before finalizing their divorce in 2010. Simpson previously explained how the children she shares with Eric inspired her to return to performing. "I'm doing this as a mother now, as a wife. I was a wife last time, but this is a very different marriage," she told Bustle in July 2023. The Dukes of Hazzard actress noted that her kids have never seen her perform live, explaining Maxwell saw her first concert with Kim Kardashian's daughter Northwest. In September, Simpson explained to People that she took time off from her career to focus on her family after marrying Johnson in 2014. After spending the summer working on new music in Nashville, Simpson said her kids are very excited, and they know that I'm living my dream, and that's what I was born to do. "To have them experience that with me is going to be really beautiful," said Simpson. In August, Simpson opened up about her sobriety after an online troll told her to stop drinking. "I haven't wanted or touched alcohol since October 2017, and it has been the best decision I've made for myself and for my family," she wrote. "Thank you for your concern, but you have me very misunderstood," added Simpson. Sending love your way. Scarlett Johansson exuded confidence on Thursday night at the star-studded 2025 Time 100 Gala in New York City. The five-time Golden Globe nominee, 40, sizzled in a plunging black gown as she braved the red carpet fanfare without husband Colin Jost, 42. She was decked out in flashy gold jewelry, and her dirty blonde hair was worn in a sleek updo. Johansson was included in the Time 100 list of the most influential people of 2025 under the Artists section, along with the likes of Ed Sheeran and Rashida Jones. She narrowly avoided an awkward run-in with her ex-husband Ryan Reynolds as she arrived just moments before him and his wife Blake Lively, whose inclusion in the most influential people of 2025 list has sparked major backlash. It comes amid fears that Johansson's major new career move could be overshadowed by her ex Reynolds, and Lively's legal war with It Ends With Us director Justin Baldoni. Johansson has made her feature directorial debut with a movie called Eleanor the Great, which will premiere at the Cannes Film Festival next month. One of the production companies behind the project is none other than Baldoni's Wayfarer Studios. Lively has accused Baldoni and Wayfarer CEO Jamie Heath of sexual harassment. She additionally alleged she was subject to a targeted smear campaign in the run-up to the release of It Ends With Us. Baldoni then launched a $400 million defamation lawsuit against Lively, Reynolds, and the New York Times, which reported her first claim. Wayfarer and Baldoni were dropped by their agency amid the mounting drama, which sources close to him say cost him 3 jobs and hundreds of millions of dollars, via THR. Top Hollywood lawyer Lisa Bloom recently revealed to DailyMail.com how the swirling publicity around the feud could potentially splash back on Johansson's movie. The success or failure of this Baldoni-produced film will be highly relevant in court, Bloom observed of Johansson's new project. If it flops, Baldoni will blame the Blake Lively lawsuit and point to the failure as an example of the millions of dollars in damages he is seeking, she noted. If it succeeds, his theory that he just can't make it in Hollywood because of Blake Lively will be obliterated, Bloom added. And expect ScarJo and other big names on the film to be subpoenaed to testify at the Lively-Baldoni trial as to the money he makes from the film, and whether the case really cost him as much as he says. The attorney, whose mother is the vaunted feminist lawyer Gloria Allred, said, "I also suspect the film's release will be overshadowed by press questions about the Lively-Baldoni legal fight, which slogs on." Reynolds and Johansson married in 2008 and announced their split in 2010. 2 years before he tied the knot with Lively, with whom he now has 4 children. Johansson, who is now married to Saturday Night Live star Colin Jost, has made her feature film directorial debut with Eleanor the Great. The movie stars 95-year-old June Squibb as the title character, a nonagenarian woman who moves back to New York from Florida after her best friend dies. With a cast that includes 12 Years a Slave lead Chiwetel Ejiofor, Eleanor the Great is slated to premiere in the Uncertain Regards section at Cannes in May. Johansson has not publicly addressed the Lively-Baldoni drama, but her husband made a joke about it on Saturday Night Live last month. During a comic riff on Donald Trump's explosive Oval Office argument with Volodymyr Zelensky, Jost quipped that the Ukrainian president said he thinks he can still salvage his relationship with President Trump, which is like Justin Baldoni saying, "I'd love to work with Blake again."